Hello everyone, welcome back to your English class. It's Unit 10. We're going to learn helping others. Before the class, I'll remember you to wash your hands regularly and wear masks outside. And please stay at home. Today's learning objectives are: summarize what others have said about helping people, and we'll understand implied meaning of a short story about helping others. And at last we use first and second conditionals. Have you prepared your book? Could you open the page number 156? And you will need your notebooks and pen. So I'll have questions. Have you ever helped someone? If yes, how do you feel? Do you help your parents with home chores? Of course, you help every day your parents. You look after your baby sisters or brothers. And let me show you some great people think about how they think about helping others. The first person is Albert Einstein, theoretical physicist. Only a life lived for others is worth living, he said. Next, as you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself, the other for helping others. It was said by Audrey Hepburn, you know, she is the most beautiful actress all the times, a British actress and humanitarian. Next, Mahatma Gandhi, he is an Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist, and political ethicist, said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others," he said. I hope you can find the meanings of these quotations. Let's go ahead. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. It was said by William Shakespeare, an English poet, playwright. You know him. We have to do what we can to help wherever and whenever it is possible for us to help. Jackie Chan, a Hong Kongese martial artist, actor, film director, producer, stuntman, and singer. He's a very famous actor, you know. And the last one is Aristotle, Greek philosopher and polymath. What is the essence of life? To serve others and to do good. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." He's a British politician, army officer, and writer. And you just think, why these people prefer to help others? Just think about it. Now let's read a story about Borgchen. It's on your book. Open it and just read along and listen.
Once upon a time there was a girl whose name was Borgchen. She was from a very poor family. She lived with her grandmother. Her parents died when she was 2 years old. Her grandmother sewed clothes to make her living. Borgchen helped her grandmother doing household works. One day she was gathering dung. Suddenly an old man appeared in front of her and asked for food. The old man was very hungry. If Borgchen had something to eat, she would give it, but she didn't have food for her own. She apologized to the old man and walked away. On her way, she saw an antelope who was thirsty. If she had water, she would give it to the antelope, but she did not have water for herself. So she went on her way ahead. Then she saw a hunter who wanted to make a fire, but he didn't have anything to start a fire. So Borugchin gave him some of the dungs. In return, the hunter gave her some meat and water. Borugchin went back to the thirsty antelope and gave it some water. Then she went to the old man and gave him some meat. The old man thanked her and asked her wishes. Borugchin told him that she only wished her sick grandmother recovered soon. The antelope heard this and brought her some herbs. The old man gave her a bottle, saying, "This water from mountain spring will help your grandmother." Borugchin took both the herbs and the bottle and went happily home. The herbs and the bottle of spring helped her grandmother recover soon. If you are kind to others, they might lift you up. If you do good deeds, a miracle can happen one day.
All right. So you have listened and you have read the story about Borugchin. Every story ends happily ever, you know. And today's grammar structure is we will work on some sentences from this story. Could you look at these colored boxes? And you should match with the blue arrows. Right. The first one, if she had water, she would give it to the antelope, but she did not have water for herself. It's second conditional sentence, you know, because we have learned about conditional in last classes, Unit 9. You should remember and you should review. Second conditional is formed by if clause plus past simple and main clause would and infinitive. Sentence 2. If you help others, they might help you someday. Its first conditional sentence is formed by if present simple and will infinitive. So third is if Borugchin didn't help the man and antelope, but she could not get her home. It's second conditional to talk about imaginary situation. And the last one, if you do good deeds, a miracle can happen one day. It's first conditional to talk about future possibilities or advice. Okay, you have checked your work. Now let's match some sentences. The green sentences must be matched with the black ones. It's on page number 158, exercise 12. Right. Now let me read the sentences. 1. Jerry helps me with my homework if he has time. You did right choice, right? So it is conditional first, you know. 2. If I have a car, I will drive my friend to his work. 3. If she speaks Japanese, she could translate it. 4. If they had time, they might go to the party. 5. If I had time, I could help them. 8. If they try hard, they might win the competition. So, could you look at the tenses? If a clause if it has present simple, the main clause consists of will and infinitive. If sentences had an past simple, the main clause could or would and plus infinitive. So let's do another more sentences. You could fill these red words in the gaps. Okay, it's exercise 13, page number 158. Just look carefully and try to fill these sentences. Have you finished? Let's check these ones. If I win a lottery, I will donate to the Save Children Fund. 2. If I adopt an animal, I may choose a tortoise. 3. If you do voluntary work, you can help many people. If I were not busy, I could join the cleaning up campaign. 5. If rescue team arrived a bit earlier, they could save more people. The last one is, if she could, she would become a doctor to help children. Great job. You did well. So, let's go on. So, in this video, you should watch and enjoy yourself. Just think about the meaning of this video. Have you enjoyed the video, the animation? It's very funny and it's very interesting, very beautiful animation. So, how do you feel helping others? So, helping others is very nice. Just think. And is a great way to spread joy to others and get the most out of life. If you want to help others, offer your assistance to friends and family around you and listen to what they have to say. Sometimes all they need is someone to listen to their feelings without any judgment. And at last, I want to say, if you do good deeds, a miracle can happen one day. It's very nice word, right? Right. So, now it's time for homework. Could you do task 14 and 16 and answer these questions? In exercise 14, you can find about some organizations. And the first question, what do you know about these organizations? 2, what do they do to help people? 3, have you got any idea how can you help elderly people? 4, how can you help others during the coronavirus pandemic? It's very hard time, you know. Just think how to help each other and your family. That's all for today's class. And could you do your homework? Let's help each other and wash your hands. Stay at home. See you next time.